Enix? Wow. You know it's an old game when it's just Enix and not Square Enix. Anyways, hello, and welcome to part 1 of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 4. And yes, Dragon Warrior. I know it's supposed to be Dragon Quest, but as most longtime fans know by now, when Enix brought the games to America, at the time there was a card game called Dragon Quest, so to avoid copyright issues and legal lawsuits they had to rename it Dragon Warrior for American release. At least up until 2004 when Part 8 was released on the PS2, making it the first American release game to actually have the intended Dragon Quest title. This, the fourth game, the last on the NES. The next two would be on the Super Nintendo. Not that anybody here in America would ever see those initial releases or original releases of those two games to this day. Not even a collection has the original Super Nintendo Dragon Warrior 5 or 6. And the only way you'll play those games outside of computer emulation is the DS remakes. But anyways, Part 4, the longest of the NES games, full title, Chapters of the Chosen. Obviously I'm playing the NES original. Don't really care too much for the DS remakes. Usually remakes are much better than the original, especially for RPG games as they fix the annoying bugs and issues with the original. But in this case, I'll stick with the original. So enough of my yapping, let's get started. And no, by the way, well, I'm still debating on whether or not to continue with Etrian Odyssey 2 or just go on with this game. Now, more about that as I go along, but for now, since I don't think this guy has a default title, at least none that I'm aware of, for this playthrough I'll just give him my name. Now, in the DS version, you start off with the character you just named. Special subplot intro. But that's only for the DS remake. Here in the NES original, you skip that and go right to a character called Ragnar. Okay. Kids are being kidnapped? What? Ismit, or whatever it was called in the DS remake. Okay. You're not gonna give me any money to start my quest? Okay, I guess not. Okay, I think anybody that's ever played an RPG knows that by now, but okay. Status. Info. Strength 7, agility 4, vitality. Intelligence only 1? Okay, man, I'm stupid. I got an intelligence of 1. Wow. Of course, in RPGs, that just basically means you don't use magic spells. So that's what the intelligence stat is for, is magic effectiveness. Usually. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just looking around, talking to people. Okay, well, where is this Ismit village? Anybody gonna tell me? I mean, back in the day before internet, guys, that's how you found things out. Talking to people. Well, except in some games like, what was that? Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2, they just lied to you, told you things that made no sense at all. Or even Zelda 2 to some regards. I go alone. I hear that monsters. Oh yeah, okay, they just. Yep. Yeah, so I go alone. And I don't go in there. Even if I had a key to unlock that door, those striped barriers like that usually do a lot of damage. I mean, depending on the game, anywhere between 15 to 30 hit points of damage per step. So yeah, even if I could open that door and go in there, wouldn't be doing that yet. So I guess we just leave then. Nobody here seems to be telling us anything too useful. Can I look through the bookcases? Oh, you can. Okay, I was just going to say they didn't start that until the later games, but apparently not. Apparently you can do that in this game. This must have been the first game where they started that idea. I don't recall that being a thing in Part 3. Granted, I haven't played the NES original of Part 3 in a long time now. Played the Switch, well, the version of the game that's on the Switch. I don't think it was actually made for the Nintendo Switch. Berlin Castle. Okay, I probably already talked to this guy, but just out of curiosity. Yeah? Well, we are already familiar with day-night transitions. Dragon Warrior 3 had them. Okay, I guess nobody else is... No, we're outside. Why? Is there a point to this? Huh. Okay, now you got me curious. Is there a point to that? Having him follow you? You leading him somewhere? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, a few RPGs, weapons or armor auto-equips when you find them, like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Or, I can't even remember what the other one was, but I remember there was one other game I used to play a lot of back in the 90s. Where everything auto-equips when you find it. I know there was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. A club for 30, copper sword. Well, that's... In the first Dragon Warrior game, a copper sword was 180. way, before I buy anything... Okay, I already have a copper sword. Okay, never mind. Don't need to buy one. Leather armor. That's it. Just those 2 items. I don't have enough for any stronger. Where is there an armor shop around here? Okay. Suddenly realizing it has been a long time since I've played this game. I remember even less than I thought I would. No, this is just weapons. Yeah. Used to play this game a lot when it first came out in the early 90s. Haven't really played it much since then. Oh, here we go. Armor. Wow, nothing I'm going to be buying anytime soon. Okay. You get out of the way, old dude. Yeah, probably can't do anything. So I guess if we want some money, we do some grinding, which I don't mind at all. I mean, my first RPG game was the first Dragon Warrior game. And that was really grind heavy, like what, 75-80% grinding with just a little gameplay mixed in with it. Then came the first Final Fantasy game, which had a lot more to it in terms of gameplay, but was still quite grind heavy all the same. So yeah, because of that, I don't... In fact, I actually like watching my party get stronger, or in this case, just the one character that gets stronger as levels are raised. I mean, there's the ages-old RPG argument of getting over-leveled, quote-unquote. But like I said in my Etrian Odyssey playthrough, I think I'd rather be over-leveled because of how many random battles you fight in an RPG. Why make each and every one of them more strenuous and annoying than they need to be? And by the way, speaking of that, I'm still continuing that, just starting this as another playthrough. I mean, I'm still going to go on with the Etrian Odyssey 2 one. Oh. As for level grinding, like I said, I don't mind it. In fact, I kind of like it actually, watching my party members get stronger as we go. And for those who may not like watching grinding, I'll try to keep it to as minimal as possible. Like right now, I need a lot of money for weapons, armor. Maybe not so much weapons right away, but... yeah. Uh-oh, battles that can poison. Oh, goody. Oh, shoot. Eesh! I was gonna say, come on, I can't get killed by a slime. that was the case, I think I'd stop this video and restart it. Nobody would ever see that. Killed by a slime. $4. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for those who don't like watching extensive level grinding. Like I said, I'll try to keep it as minimal as possible. A stag beetle? Too bad Ragnar don't have any magic spells. Oh, come on, only 6 gold per battle? At that rate, this is going to take forever. So much for minimal grinding. Have to put something about extensive grinding in the description for the video, so at least people will know right away. Grinding advisory, or yeah. This video contains lots of grinding, something like that. Stronger enemies at nighttime. At least that's the general idea. Obviously, this battle tests that theory. A slime. One slime. But yeah, theoretically, stronger enemies out at nighttime. Come on, game, you gotta give me something better than slimes, or I'm gonna be here till this time next year. Well, no, not really, but it'll seem like it. Maybe go a little further away from town, but when you're grinding, that's not necessarily a good idea either. Just in case things don't go the way you had hoped and you need to bid a hasty retreat back to the nearest inn. The further you are away from that, the more unlikely it'll be that you get back. Something like that. Not exactly the best way of putting it, but hopefully you got the idea. Especially like right now when you're playing as a character that don't have any heal spells at all. Don't even have any magic, let alone heal spells. Oh, come on, game, really? this is going to take a long time. Of course, normally when I'm playing an RPG and I have to, like right now, grind a lot, I'd turn the sound down on the game and put on some music. But, nah. Since I'm recording this, I don't think too many people would want to hear the kind of music I'd be putting in. Oh, did I get poisoned? Oh, crapola. I don't even have it. Oh, goody. Oh, sheet. I don't have any antidote herbs. Or antidote spell, or squelch as they call it in the more modern games and recent remakes. Either way, I don't have any way to cure that. This could end badly. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be affecting me in town. Okay, where was the item? Oh, that's right. Shops are closed at night. At least if this is like Dragon Quest 3. Well, yeah, a lot of the shops are closed at night. Yeah. Again, quickly realizing that this is going to be closer to a blind playthrough than I thought. I mean, I have played, like I said before, I have played this game before, but it's so long ago that I don't remember much at all about it. Wait, that's the weapon shop? I thought that was the... Okay, there's the place to revive fallen party members. Well, where's... That's the armor. Oh, there it is, over there. Oh yeah, okay, duh. I remember now. It was the first thing I did when I left the castle. $10 for an antidote. Not so much for the money I'm trying to save up. Well, for now I'm only buying one. Yeah, okay, it's not affecting me in town. There. Hopefully I won't have to worry about buying another one right now. This grinding is going to take long enough as it is without having to spend money on antidote herbs every so often. This game came out in 1992, at least here in America. Kind of funny in the ironic sense that around the time this game was released in America, the last half of 1992, the Japanese gamers were getting Part 5 on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, they were a game ahead. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, we here in America didn't even get the first game until 1989, three years after it was first released in Japan. And I think Part 2 and 3 were already out in Japan before we even got Part 1. At least the first two were already out over there. Ah, you dirty rat. Damn it, there goes another $10. It's gonna take forever to get that money at this rate. Stupid babbles. Bad spin. Like the music track here. Pretty damn good for an NES game. Granted, a late era NES game. I mean, by the time this came out in America in '92, the Super Nintendo was already out here. Alright, well, I'm going to end the first video here. Do the grinding I want to do off screen and pick up on video 2 with that already done. So that's all for now. See you next time for more of Dragon Warrior 4. Bye.